Why would a mother mourn more deeply than the man who was meant to marry the dead woman? At the edge of a rain-darkened village, Madame Chen knelt before a tiny roadside shrine. Her son, Shunyi, stood behind her, unable to meet the painted eyes of the young woman he had failed. The shrine carried no grand title. It belonged to Mingju, an adopted daughter whose name the village had nearly erased. To understand why a lamp still burned for her, we must return to the home that welcomed her, loved her, and also tried to decide her future. Madame Chen raised Mingju from childhood. She taught her accounts, remedies, and how to judge whether a merchant's smile hid a dishonest bargain. To Madame Chen, she was a daughter. Yet the family also expected Mingju to marry Shunyi and keep the household together. Mingju accepted the promise because it seemed to honor the woman who had saved her. Shunyi felt trapped by it. His heart belonged elsewhere, but instead of speaking honestly, he became distant. Every unfinished sentence placed another invisible burden on Mingju's shoulders. Mingju was no helpless bride waiting for instructions. She managed the family's market stall, remembered every debt, and challenged men who tried to cheat Madame Chen. When she noticed Shunyi avoiding her, she asked for the truth. She did not demand his love. She asked only that he stop humiliating her with silence. But Shunyi lacked the courage to disappoint his mother or confront the life arranged for him. His hesitation created an opening, and a wealthy landowner who coveted the Chen family's fields was watching. The landowner learned of Shunyi's secret romance and offered him sympathy. Then forged letters and false tokens appeared, suggesting Mingju had met another man and planned to steal the family's deeds. The evidence was crude, but prejudice made it persuasive. Villagers whispered that an adopted girl could never be truly loyal. Shunyi, ashamed and confused, did not defend her. Only Madame Chen stepped between Mingju and the crowd. "I know the woman I raised," she said. But one voice could not stop a village eager to turn suspicion into a verdict. Shunyi ordered Mingju to sleep in the woodshed until the matter was settled. That night, a storm swallowed the moon. Under its cover, the landowner's men entered the house to burn the account books and seize the property deeds. Flames raced through the storeroom. Mingju heard Madame Chen coughing inside. She ran into the fire, carried her mother to safety, then returned for the deed box that proved the family's ownership. A burning beam fell. By dawn, Madame Chen was alive, the deeds were saved, and Mingju was gone. Grief forced Shunyi to look at what cowardice had allowed. In a charred ledger, he found the landowner's seal beside a payment made on the very day the false letters appeared. The mark on those letters did not match the seal used in any legitimate document. That night, the landowner dreamed of Mingju standing at his bed with a lamp. Water seeped from the stolen papers in his chest, soaking them though the room was dry. Each time he tried to hide them, the lamp moved closer. By morning, terror had replaced his confidence. Madame Chen dreamed of the same lamp. In her dream, Mingju led her to the old well behind the abandoned dye house. There, beneath a loose stone, Madame Chen found the true account ledger and records of the landowner's bribes. The documents cleared Mingju's name and exposed the scheme to steal the fields. Yet Madame Chen demanded more than a legal victory. She made the villagers face how quickly they had believed the lie because Mingju was adopted. The forgery had been one man's crime. Their contempt had made it powerful. Before the village, Shunyi knelt and confessed that his silence had helped destroy an innocent woman. The landowner was arrested, but punishment could not restore Mingju's life. Shunyi ended the secret engagement he had used as an excuse for dishonesty. He surrendered part of the family property to create safe lodging for abandoned and adopted girls. It was not redemption purchased with a single gesture. It was the beginning of responsibility. Work he would have to continue after the crowd stopped watching and apologies no longer brought him sympathy. Madame Chen built a modest shrine near the road. She did not call Mingzhu a promised bride or a dutiful servant. She called her daughter. Women began leaving rice, cloth, and coins there. Soon those offerings became meals, bedding, apprenticeships, and a room where girls without families could sleep safely. People still came to light incense, but remembrance alone was not enough. The shrine became a door into a different future, the kind Mingzhu had been denied, opened for those who came after her. Years later, a young girl lit the shrine lamp before walking to her first day of paid work. Nearby, Shunyi repaired the shelter roof, while Madame Chen held one of Mingzhu's old ribbons. The story survived because it refused an easy lesson. Mingzhu was not valuable because she sacrificed herself. She was already valuable before the fire, before the accusation, and before anyone regretted judging her. She was never property bought to complete another person's destiny. She had a mind, a choice, a life, and above all, she had a name.